Greetings, citizens of Tetris. It is your old pal, Van Dweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and we are back with another installment of the February 2025 Faster Masters Tournament. Pretty excited about that one. We'll tell you what Faster Masters is all about, but first, let's take a look at the players who are actually playing tonight. Tonight we've got the bottom half of the blue bracket preliminaries. The bottom half. So match 4 and 12 is what we're going to play tonight. Just 2 matches, and it should be faster than Masters, although slower than the original Faster Masters. So match number 4, it's going to be O, aka Chef O, aka Lan Heg. I don't know how Twitch handles names from that part of the world, but I don't know. You see one thing on Twitch and then you see another thing. I don't know. It's all very confusing to me. It's O, okay? And then taking on O is going to be Armstrong. Those 2 players are going to face off, and then the winner of that match will take on Cole. And then the winner of that match will go to our top 16, and they will take on eventually later this month, Neko. It's going to be O and Armstrong. The winner plays Cole Bucket. That's what we've got for you tonight. 2 matches. Now, we do have 2 more matches tomorrow. Those are going to be in Das Masters. I'm not going to ping the server, but that is Das Masters preliminary blue, and that's going to be Neno versus Hidari, and then the winner versus AV Geek. So that's going to be 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, my time. So if you want to watch Nenu play Das against Hidari, the winner taking on AV Geek, that should be pretty hype. Excited for that. But tonight, CTM Faster Masters, O versus Armstrong, winner versus Cole Bucket. Let's just take a look at our top 16, just so you can see like what we're dealing with. And man, seems like everybody's here, man. Like Dog playing Tetris, Fractal, Scooty, Neko, Alex T, Tristop, Meme. I mean, I guess Dan V is here too. And Dan V will be taking on Dangler. We already determined that Dangler will be making it into the top 16. We're looking to find out who's going to play Neko in the blue bracket. There you go. And just to get a sense, we've got 20 of the top 25 players in the Premier Poll playing in this event this month. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Anyway, let's take a look at our rules. I'll explain to you what Faster Masters is. And hopefully the players remember that they are playing Faster Masters. What this is a 32-player single elimination flat bracket tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System on NTSC consoles. Players can play an emulator or console so long as the game mechanics, appearance, and statistics are unmodified. Players can play on any controller so long as there's no big buttons or turbo functions used, whether mechanical or electronical. Biological turbo only. Players should not receive any real-time advice, and they should not pause unless the commentator tells them. Now, that you're all familiar with. But what you may not be familiar with is what makes this Faster Master. So players, listen very closely. We will be starting on level 19. We will be starting in transition mode, and you're to set transition mode to G, okay? That's going to start us off with 0 score, 0 lines, transition mode G. It's Fasters. Why does nobody know this is Fasters? Cole knows that it's Fasters. Shut up. And you're going to set your super kill screen to 49. So it should be, 2x kill screen 49. So what does this accomplish for us? How is the game going to structure? Well, we will start on level 19. There will be 100 lines of level 19 speed. Then it will transition to 29. And, it'll transition around somewhere between 400 and 600,000 points, like a standard, post-transition score for level 19, right? And then it'll transition to level 29. And there'll be 200 lines of 29 until you get to level 49. And then there will be a 2x kill screen that will kill everything. So what does that really mean? Why is it faster? Because basically, we've swapped out 130 lines of level 18 speed at the beginning for 100 lines of 29 speed at the end. So it is faster. Here's the other thing to keep in mind. Level 29 speed is twice as fast as level 19 speed, but we've also got twice as many 29 lines as 19. So level 19 phase and the level 29 phase should be roughly equal in time if we get all the way through to the end, all right? So anyway, level 19 starts, transition mode G, level 49 super kill screen, and that also means we will not have same piece sets because transition mode right now doesn't allow same piece sets. So a little bit of randomness, a little bit of chaos, but it's fun. Faster Masters, it's faster than regular Masters, slower than the older faster Masters, which I think is an actually good thing. Okay, all rounds will be best of 5 points over the traditional max out do count. And the winner gets absolutely something, and that is a share in a prize pool, which currently stands at $150. I don't even know how to say dollars. $159.25. There it is. $159.29 currently, thanks to those of you who have contributed to the prize pool so far. If we are under our $2,000 incentive, we'll pay the top four. That's great. If we get over the $2,000 incentive, we will pay the top 8 finishers in the thing. So if you want the prize pool to grow, it's up to you. There's no sponsors. I don't provide it. I'm not independently wealthy or even dependently wealthy. Right? I don't provide it. You provide it. So this thing gets big as you want it to get. If you want to contribute to the prize pool and you're watching live right now, Matcherino command, use that on Twitch or on YouTube. It'll bring up the links. The first link that it brings up is the one for Masters. Click on that. It'll take you to the landing page for this tournament with our partner, Matcherino. You'll log in. It's a 2-click login. Top right corner. It has a button that says contribute. You can contribute there. Also below that, I think there's still some coupon codes left, like 19 the last time I looked. Those are free. You don't have to do anything. You just click a button and it drops 25 cents into the thing. So please, we have 19 of those left. Please log in and do those. Okay. So that is the prize pool. Please do contribute. If you're watching this later, you can go to ctm.gg/Matcherino to bring up the prize pool. Okay, so that's the prizes. The channel. You want to support the channel? Please do it. One great way to do that is on Patreon. Don't have to go on Patreon. We've got on Twitch, we've got bits and subscriptions and gift subscriptions and Twitch Prime subs that you get if you're an Amazon Prime member. Those are great. If you're on YouTube, you have super chat and super stickers and super thanks and super this and that. You've also got channel subscription, channel memberships. You can also gift channel memberships. Now, the other way that you can support the channel, patreon.com/monthly Tetris. You go over there, that'll allow you to provide us regular, ongoing, monthly, recurring, predictable support. We can look forward into the future and say, yes, we can continue to operate, or no, we cannot continue to operate. Either way, it gives us the signal that we need to say, yes, you may continue to put time and money into this whole thing, and you also don't have to look for a job at HEB, which, HEB is great, but I don't want to work there right now. I'd rather do Tetris. Okay. Patrons, thank you. Those of you who are supporting us on Patreon, Scott Gray 76, K9 watching Tetris, Tacknerus, Corporal 381, shall be satisfied, Troy Dan, Kim M, J in the window, Rogue Potato Baduk, Catkin 91. Also thanks to our double sticker and sticker club level members and community level members. One other thing. This stream is sponsored. I want to thank our sponsor today. And it's not you. You're not the sponsor. Where's the sponsor? There's the sponsor. Today's stream is sponsored by Cole Bucket. Now, that does not mean that Cole is going to win the bracket. But Cole is sponsoring this stream. And what Cole wants you to do is tomorrow, he's going to do a 24-hour stream. Okay? 24-hour stream, Cole-a-thon 2025. His goal is to fundraise to get people to CTWC. He's got a group of people that won't be able to get to CTWC. Now, he can get to CTWC, no problem. But there's some other people that need a little help. He's going to stream up to 24 hours. And I don't know what he's going to do. Oh, you can play against Cole. He's going to do, punishments. He's going to do all kinds of other things. So please do go ahead and visit Cole's stream tomorrow. That's 7 p.m. Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time, and potentially going 24 hours. And that's on Twitch, by the way. If you're watching on YouTube, you're going to have to go over to Twitch. Now, Cole did not put his Twitch name on there, but it's Cole Bucket 2, right? Cole Bucket 2? Is that what it is? Cole Bucket 2. There you go. COALBUCKET number 2. Now, just because Cole Bucket is sponsoring the stream does not mean Cole is going to win the bracket, but he might. So let's see what happens. Right now, we got to do O versus Armstrong. O versus Armstrong. I'm going to refresh our Armstrong, and hopefully he's there. And Armstrong is here. All right, let's fix up Armstrong's camera. No longer in the basement. We're not in the basement anymore. He's been allowed into the main house. All right, so that should be good. Classic Tetris League, thanks for the raid party of 27. Also want to thank Sonic Screw for the tier 1 sub, Vandy Pants for the tier 1 sub, Scamando for the prime sub. Thank you very much. Appreciate all that. All right, players. Now, we just want to make sure that you are on transition mode. So I'm just going to check over on, yes, transition mode, level 49, KS2. I'm going to assume you're on G. If you're not on transition mode G, we're going to start the game over. It'll show you as having lines or a score, but okay. And then let's just check. Yes, transition mode G. And then now the thing is, Armstrong, make sure you turn off your tap meter and your input display when you actually are ready to play the game. All right, you got to turn off input and display. And make sure your kill screen is on 49. Yep. All right, hurts it. Okay, everything's good. Looks like everything is good. We're starting in transition mode. Everything is great. We're starting on level 19. Level 19 is where we are starting. And we'll just make sure they're in transition mode. They are. So as soon as we get both players ready, we will start. And there is not a lot of time to introduce these players. Things happen really quick. This is 19 starts. You think please players rolling would be great. 19 starts. So it's been tough. Players you think, oh, they can nail these 19 starts. They've been topping out on 19. Hey, Blue Scooty's grandpa. All right, as soon as you get it ready for both players, we will begin. I'm going to refresh both these streams because they kind of came on at the same time. So apologies for just the delay, but I just want to make sure that we are doing that. And as soon as that comes, we will start. And okay, I refresh Armstrong, and now we're just kind of waiting. I don't know why this is happening. I'll try refreshing again. Okay, good. Hopefully that doesn't happen anymore. All right, players, when you're ready, let me know. There's no same piece sets. You just got a bunch of ads. I didn't run ads, but Armstrong got a bunch of ads. 10 seconds left. Okay. Somebody wants to gift Armstrong a gift sub. That would help with the ads. All right, now O is running away. All right, says good luck, have fun. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Classic Tetris Monthly, Faster Masters, Round 1, Blue Bracket, Section B, I think it was. All right, let's get them started in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Just to start off with what Faster Masters is, it is a level 19 start. There's 100 lines of 19 and then 200 lines of 29. We're getting rid of the 18 starts. O starting off with a Vitz here on 19. So really players 19 and 29 speeds will be tested here in this tournament. Both players rolling here. In essence, we have swapped out the 130 lines of 18 at the beginning and put an additional 100 lines of 29 at the end. And the levels will increment immediately. We will not be, it's not going to stay 19 for 100 lines. Okay. On the left side, it is O, seed number 21 out of Australia with a PB of 2.11 million. O is a former Future Circuit champion in September 2022. Also made it to the semis in a Masters event back in March 2023. Went out against Doge in those semis, and that was the month that Doge won the Masters event. On the right side, it is Armstrong. Has won a hopeful circuit all the way back in 2023. Also won a community tournament back in 2022. I don't know if he's won more than that, possibly. But C28 out of the USA with a PB of 1.38 million. Played last year in the Philly regional. Also played in WPL Columbus in 2023. 235 Armstrong, 184 for O. Now, since there are 100 lines of 19 speed, but the levels are incrementing, that means that when they get to 29, that will be equivalent to, what you look at when you see someone's post transition. They're like, they're 19 posts. So they'll probably transition somewhere between 400 and 600,000 into 29. 25 to 30 lines left for these two players here in game number 1. The first Faster Master stream was a little bit of a disaster. A lot of early top outs top outs on 19, but it looks like these players will be getting to 29. There's a dirty split triple for Armstrong, and there's another triple. So he tries to work this down. Just 14 lines to go for Armstrong until 29. Oh, 322 with 6 lines to go. Armstrong setting up for the dirty, but not going to find it, and instead gets piled on with S's and Z's as he's approaching 29. O is into 29 at 373, and now it's going to be 200 lines of 29 speed. The format really encourages players, if they have any 29 playability at all, to be conservative on the 19 phase because they can make it up later. And Armstrong is not going to be able to make it up later, and that is going to be a top out at 358, and O is good in game number 1. This format is really identical to the previous Faster Masters, except for the addition of more room at 29, which I thought was appropriate given the last Faster Masters we had was like, I don't know, almost 18 months ago, and things have advanced. Full best of 5 until semis and finals. You think it's too fast? We should do best of 7 in the semis and finals? We could. But by the time we get there, I think players are going to play deep into 49. All right, let's give the players their point. All right. As soon as both players are ready, we will play game 2. Faster's, I mean, there's more scoring potential, but it's all at the end. Lori H is gifted 5 fan level memberships to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Lori. And Dario, TMT, Frank, Blue Star, and Kuro Fox have received those subscriptions. So thank you so much to Lori. Just waiting on O here. His shirt is choking him. We might do best of 7 once. I mean, we could do best. Maybe we should have done best of 7, but we'll do it. We can do it when the semis and finals come around. All right, looks like both players are ready. They are both on transition mode. Let's get them started. Game number 2. This is going to go fast. And really what we're looking for is somebody to make a deep kill screen run. Doc Pie, 321 Tetris. Thank you, Doc Pie, for the Prime resub. 32 months says, go Cole. Man, I really negotiated hard with Cole to get a top price for Cole's sponsorship of this stream. Tetris for Armstrong. 2 Tetrises on the board already. And this is really going to test their 29. They're 19, and then especially their 29. So some of these early matches where players are a little less or a little more shaky on 29, we might not see these deep runs, but as we progress deeper into the tournament, we will get more deeper runs. Cole's payment was showing up to the match. That's right. Yeah, 200 lines of 29 speed is hard. It is. The games are super fast. Tetris for 193. There's a Tetris for Armstrong. So about 5,000 points separating these two players. But, it's interesting because people want these 19 starts. Like, oh, give us a 19 start. And that would be 240 lines of just the same speed to start off the game, and then that 100 lines of 29. And I don't know. I still like the 18 starts better, but it's shocking to me how in that first stream, players were topping out on 19. So maybe the overall player pool is not ready for 19 starts. At the top level, maybe. We'll see. 406 for O. This is really good pace. There's a Tetris for O. We're 27 lines until the 29 transition. Tetris for Armstrong, 405. And if you have 29 playability, then, scaling is a factor where, the whole idea of, line clears and especially Tetris is so much more valuable in the later levels. And so if you have post 29 playability, then it can be worth it to pass on some riskier situations early so you can get to that end and make up if someone has a lead on you in that late phase of the game. 569 for O. This is a really, really good score for 100 lines of 19. 579 for Armstrong. So Armstrong in the lead and also has lines in hand. We'll see what he can do here on 29. O is the first one into 29. And board not perfect, but trying to work. It actually has a dirty Tetris. A Tetris set up in the middle. Armstrong going to Tetris into 29 at 654. So we'll see how he approaches this. O's board was starting to climb a little bit into level 30. Oh, no, Armstrong going to miss with that T. That's going to be a top out for Armstrong, almost certainly at 663. The chase down is 664 for O. Great transition scores from these two players. I mean, if they had gotten 600K, level 18s, and they'd have 1.2s off of that. So 670, right? It's 670 is the target because Armstrong flipped off the score here, and the 705 should do it. Okay. So that is going to be game number 2 for O. You are good. Yeah, I should have written it down. Commodore Friday said, off topic, I want to tell you that Rilo Kiley is reuniting for a tour and festivals. That's kind of fun. This is fast, Cole. It is fast. All right, O needs 30 seconds. While we're here, again, just a plug for Cole's thing. It's a great cause getting people to Classic Tetris World Championship. There it is, and there is all the fun people Cole is trying to bring along to CTWC. Cole himself does not need the help, but these other players do. And, 24-hour potentially stream. Hazel, Doodle, Deck, other players like that. They'll be doing punishments, fun challenges, open queue matches, and more throughout the stream. So that's going to be February 7th, maybe closer to 8 p.m., Cole is saying, 8 p.m. Eastern time, basically after his match on Friendlies. We'll be going 24 hours. So thank you so much, Cole, for doing that for these people. All right. You're not going to give Tyler anything? All right, perfect. And that is on Twitch. Go to ColeBucket2. ColeBucket2 on Twitch. All right, just looking for that ready from both players, and we can start game number 3. Armstrong and O both with great transitions into 29. So we'll see what he can do. Armstrong needs to come back 3 games in a row. O very consistent. Let's start game number 3 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And thanks again, Laurie, for those 5 memberships gifted to the Classic Tetris monthly YouTube channel. And I don't know if I said thank you to Doc Pie for the Prime sub, but oh yeah, I did. But thank you again. All right, we are underway. O on the left, Armstrong on the right. And I think what this format will lead some people to learn, and I think it did, in the last stream. It remains to be seen what happens in this stream, but I don't know. Players maybe are a little less good at 19 and 29 than they think they are when push comes to shove. And so maybe this will open up some opportunities for practice. Like, oh, maybe I should practice my 29 more. $142 for O, 91,000 for Armstrong, getting piled high here. Armstrong trying to find a way to bring this down. Longbar gets over to the right, 121 for him. O, 146. All right. O with a little bit of indecision exactly what to do with that bar, but anyway, he finds a way to open that right side. Gets a long bar down, but now has some gaps in the stack here. Tetris for Armstrong, 180. Well, your mental is your ability. If your ability means your capability of executing something, then say, well, it's not really their ability. It's just because it's so fast to start. Well, that is your ability, Ava. All right, 248 from Armstrong, 224 from O. Armstrong with about a 50,000 point lead. Are we getting close to say the line? Not at all. There is a dirty Tetris Armstrong. 310. Now we're just about 30 lines away from the 29 transition. Armstrong with about 46,000 point lead. Oh, nice filling out that left side for Armstrong to stay aggressive and stay efficient here on 19. Long bar over Tetris. See if Armstrong can clean this up quickly enough to get some more Tetrises before 29. All right, so Armstrong with about a 65,000 point lead. Just a few lines away from that 29 transition. There's a Tetris from Armstrong looking potentially for two more, but probably not going to find them, though, with these having to make these gaps and the board getting a little complicated here at 29. And Armstrong getting a little bit droughted here at this 29 transition, gets a long bar over, but what can he do from here? The answer is going to be probably not much, and that is going to be a top out at 527. So the chase down for O is 527. It's a good, post-transition score. 528 is the transition, is the chase down for O. $528 is the target. And one more Tetris would do it. There is the Tetris, and O will be moving on. So that is fast. That is going to be a sweep for O in round one. GG's. Armstrong put up some great scores, consistently getting to 29 with high scores, but O just got that extra little bit of playability on 29. And that is going to be the difference in this one. So we're going to bring up our next one. It's going to be Cole versus O. Just give me a moment. Hope to see you again next month, Armstrong. I know, it's a quick exit. This is a fast tournament. That's why it's called Faster Masters. All right. Oh, what is that? Oh, go-go juice. What is happening over there? Oh, my word. All right, we're going to set up our next match. We're going to move O over. Reset the scores. So that's going to go 3-0. Let's report that to the proper Tetris authorities. This is too fast, says Hana. It's too fast? It's the same speed so far as it would have been in the old format. Because no one's gotten past 39 yet. So it's the same so far. Where is my thing? Okay. 3-0. Time to get swept? I don't know. You might not get swept, but we have a possibility. Maybe a deeper run here. All right, just give me a moment here and I will set up the next match. Who's it going to be? Round 2. We've got... It's going to be, what, 12? And 20... And 12 and what? 22? 21? There it is. Switch out our cameras. You're going to see our beautiful cameras and games switched out. All right, Cole, are you streaming or what? Bruh. So about that sponsorship, Cole didn't give me any money. He just asked me if I could run the thing, but I'm pretending he sponsored it. He don't have any money. And I wouldn't charge him. All I really want is for him to be streaming. That's what I want. Are you on your alt or are you on your... Cole has disappeared. Oh, we have... What do we have here? Tea. We have an electric kettle there. You were finishing out your play along game. Yeah, no problem, Cole. We'll just wait. We'll just wait for you to play out your your play along game. You're live now. Okay. All right. Excuse me, guys. Why is this camera not look right? This camera does not look right. Oh, that's why. Hold on. What is happening here? Oh, that's what's happening. Okay. There we go. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. All right, Cole, make sure you are on. I mean, I'm sure you are. You're on level 46 right there. We got Cole flexing a level 46 with a BO1. Oh, that's very sweet, Laurie. I really appreciate that. If you're not working and watching this on your watch. It's crazy to me that Laurie watches this on her watch. Hey, what's up, Blue Scooty's grandpa? How's it going? All right, just waiting for O, and make sure you've got you're on transition G. I have no way to police that from this screen, but we'll see how it goes. Transition mode G. Kill screen 49. Kill screen 49. Very good. All right, looks like both players are ready. Round 2, Cole versus O. The winner goes to the top 16 of CTM Faster Masters. 3-2-1 Tetris. Thank you so much, Trebus, for the 3-2-1 countdown bits. Oh, get rid of the seed checker. Don't even need the seed checker. I'm just checking it as a meme. Anyway, Faster Masters level 19 starts, 100 lines of 19, and then 200 lines of 29. And then the super kill screen implemented at level 49. We got 300 total lines to work with. 200 of them are at level 29. If these players can get there, so far, we have not had a single game go to level 49. Cole setting up center well. Gets it Tetris. On the left side, it is Cole. Cole qualifying in at seed number 12. Oh, can't get the double tuck of the T. Oh, trying to bring this down. There's very little time to introduce these players before they get into entanglements and problems. But Cole qualifying in seed number 12, USA, PB of 4.22 million, is ranked number 16 in this month's Premier Poll, is a winner of a challenger circuit. That was back in February 2024. Also took second in the Classic Tetris Level 12 tournament in 2024. Went out against Dangler in those finals. Cole has never been in the semifinals of the main event, but has made it to the top 16 of the Classic Tetris World Championship. That was last year, 2024. And last year also made the top 4 of 3 regional tournaments, including Stillwater, the Northeast Regional, and Philly. So a pretty good 2024 for Cole. Maybe starting to turn a corner. On the right side, it is O, seed number 21 out of Australia, PB of 2.11 million. O is the winner of a future circuit back in 2022. 208 for O, 245 for Cole. O gets a Tetris. O did make it into the semis in CTM back in March 2023. That was the Doge month, and he actually went out against Doge in those semis. So that is Chef O. Apparently also a member of the Millionaires. I didn't know that, or at least repping the Millionaires right now in Classic Tetris Gauntlet. So pretty darn close. Tetris is here worth a little over 30,000, what, 31,200 or 32,400, something like that. Cole going to fill in the middle of the stack with a long bar. He's Tetris ready. Gets a Tetris 384, 320 for O here in Faster Masters. 19 starts incrementing the levels, and the score increases immediately. And so when players do get to 29, that is equivalent to, you know, basically tracking someone's post-transition in a standard 18-start game. Tetris for O, 366. So if you see someone has a 600K going into 29, you know that is an amazing score. So Cole is the first one into 29 at 470. O is in at 436. And here we go. We got 200 lines available of level 29 speed. And it does, you know, the players are incentivized because there's so much time to potentially, if they can, play a little bit more conservatively. They can get to that level 49 where, you know, Tetrises can be worth so much. Like what, 60,000 on level 49? Is that right? Am I doing my math right? That's a 50th level times 12. Fifth to fifth. I don't know. Yeah, 60. So 509 for O. Board starting to climb for both of these players. Oh no, that left side for O. And Cole was in the process of topping out as well. And Cole was ahead by just 7,000. So it's that better transition from 19 that is going to allow Cole to take this one. Well, Cole takes game number 1. Soul and Short Sword says, fellas, line out for a bit, please. Mr. Brain says they both thought they had lost, but only one player was right. That's correct. All right. As soon as both players are ready, we'll start game number 2. Not having time to settle in with 18 is so odd. Well, that's what people want. You know, there's a very vocal minority of Tetris fans that want 19 starts. This is what they want. But no, they want 230 lines in 19, which is... The bracket still shows October. Yeah, don't go by that. Go by this. Oh, shoot. My whole OBS just froze. All right, there we go. Oh, that was totally weird. All right, looks like both players are ready. Let's get them started here in game number 2. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, a lot of people are saying, well, can we just skip the first 130 lines? But you can see, I don't 100% know that all the players all the way down are ready for that. So we'll see. Mike Lama says they don't have the same seed. That is correct. The transition trainer mode that we're using to make Faster Masters a thing does not admit of same piece sets. So this is another factor that, you know, is a little bit of RNG in here. So that is a factor, another one, which is incentivizing players to be a little more conservative. Why not standardized pieces? All right, I forgot. YouTube is a little behind. I did just explain it. Tetris 120. Cole has been kind of in a dig since the very beginning. But my understanding is that Kurjava and team on Tetris Gym training and competition cartridge are working. Oh, there's a Tetris in column 9 for Cole. Are working on allowing same piece sets on multiple modes, both competition and training modes, on the next version of Tetris Gym. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that is a factor. One player will experience a drought, the other one doesn't. And so that is another factor that incentivizes players to be a little more conservative. And again, tournaments and all that kind of, they're all about adjusting to the structure. It's true in Tetris and it's true in really every other competition. There's always one way to play where if you're just playing, without any tournament structure around it, and there's another way to play when you put a tournament around it. And so it's got to be those players that can adapt the best that will have an edge. All right, a couple of skims here for O, and he's going to get a Tetris 374. Cole at 226. Now you can see their overall PBs. Those are achieved in uncapped games. Cole with basically almost exactly twice the PB that O has. So Cole should have an advantage in the post-29 phase, which is coming up in just 14 lines. And so you would think, of course, strategic adjustment here is just don't take as many chances early on when you have an advantage later on, right? So you can pass on some riskier plays and if you're the sort of underdog in that scenario, maybe you do take some more risks early on. All right, Tetris 584. That's a very healthy 19 post. All right, Cole here trying to find a way not to top out the board. Not making it easy. Was that a Tetris? I don't know, but he brought the board down considerably. 390. There's a Tetris for 633. All right, 650 here for 413 for Cole. And Cole, you can tell, being a little bit conservative here, just kind of understands the issue of scaling. And really, it looks like O is maybe being a little conservative here. Yeah, you can see with their long bars to the right, just content with these singles and doubles. And, since he has a considerable lead, maybe counting on just being able to stay alive, and maybe Cole will top out. So waiting him out a little bit. On the other hand, Cole, there's so many lines left. I mean, there's basically 15 levels to go, 150 lines to go. There's not a huge rush to start scoring and making up score differences now. So you can see some of the strategery start to come into play here as the games go deeper. So these are players that are adjusting, to the tournament structure. And Cole, now within about 180,000 points, and O's board starting to climb here. Can he keep it up here on 29 speeds, and the board still climbing that left side? No, that's going to be a top out at 718. So now Cole has a target of 719 and has about 113 lines to work with to get to 719. Tetrises on level 39 are worth 48,000. So that puts Cole within about, 2.5 Tetrises worth of points. He does not have to get them via Tetrises. He has 100 lines here to work with. Nice tuck there for Cole. Just going to take that triple on the left side. He's now within 100,000. And so you can see, again, the strategery. I know it's strategy, but strategery is fun to say. The strategery coming into play. And then it all really comes down to execution here. Cole going for a Tetris. He's got 80 lines to go, but he feels comfortable going for it. Oh, gets a long bar to the left, and he really needs to bring this down. There's a long bar to the right, 720, and then he was kind of in desperate straits here, but gets the Tetris on the right side to take a lead. And thank goodness for Cole that he did that, because he is going to surpass and complete the chase down. So there you go. That's Faster Masters for you. That is Faster Masters. All right, so that's 2 games to none, right? 2 games to none. Your music stopped. You thought you were cooked. Oh, weird. That was rather rapid. See, I like this format. When it goes deep, it's great. Oh, I missed $50 in the Matcherino. Oh, no. Let's see who it was. $50 in the Matcherino from Scomando. Thank you so much, Scomando, for the contribution to the prize pool. That brings us up to $210. And, we're going to need those contributions to come in quickly, because these brackets go by so fast. So get them in early while there's still time. All right, we are redeeming codes. We just have 8 codes left, so 8 codes remaining. Oh, Stanislaw, come on now. Be a good boy. YouTube, man, they're so unhinged. All right, looks like both players are ready. They're in transition trainer mode. Let's get them started. Cole looking to wrap it up right now. Chef O trying to salvage a game. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Laurie H says almost 100 in chat on YouTube. Like the page, people. Support the channel and get it out there. It's not hard. Well, I'm not going to say that. Laurie is saying that. So you better listen to Laurie and like the stream. It's not hard. You just literally tap your finger on the thumb, or you tap your mouse on the thumb. So our first big chase down and our deepest run so far of Faster Masters here in our second stream. Cranky Hero says, this is a 19 start here? Yes, this is Faster Masters. 100 lines of 19, 200 lines of 29. That is an old... that is not accurate, that thing on Twitch. It's 200 lines of 29. Super kill screen on 49. That's the old format. The old format would have been gone at level 39, and O would have taken that one in the old format. So you can see with more, chase down time, there's a dirty Tetris for Cole. More chase down time is going to favor the higher seeded players who are, more capable on 29, and you saw that right there. I'll update that command when I get a chance. But anyway, Cole playing that one perfectly. And really O playing that perfectly. In terms of in terms of strategy. Just comes down to execution at that point. 259 for O, setting up long bar, column 9. Yeah, Laurie's watching on a watch. Like, that's crazy. Are you in the... I don't know if you're in the Discord, Laurie, but I just want to see what it looks like on a watch. All right, Cole having a down stack here. And the board... a little frustrating here. We'll see what he goes for. Okay, there's a triple. 184 for him. Big lead for O. Again, 358. And so, like, in this kind of situation, if you're a player like Cole and you've got a lot, maybe a bit of an advantage on 29, you can say, well, I don't need to take massive risks to try to score here on 29 because I can make things up here. And this is going to be a top out for O at 397. So the target for Cole is 398. He's got to work this down. So he's got a playable board on 29 in 11 lines. So he's got to work this down. There's a good square. It's going to help him get set up on the left side. And he's just going to take this down. He's not going to hold out. He knows he's got a chase down here of 398. And here we go. So this is now Cole's job is to, he's got plenty of room, plenty of time. He's got 130,000 to chase down. He's got to get to 398. And all O can do is just sit and watch and wait. And this is all 29 execution. And you can see he's not going for Tetrises. He's playing, known safe strategies such that even if he misdrops or something like that, it's not catastrophic. It's still low. It's still recoverable. This is why players play, kind of this way and kind of check down mode when they have plenty of room for a chase down and no urgency. Oh, that T, that's going to force him into a Tetris. I don't think that T was intentional, but that does force him into a Tetris. So now he's within about a Tetris. That's going to be a triple, 376. So he's about 21,000, 22,000 points away. There's another double. Needs to get to 398. Now under 10,000 points to go. And we'll see. I mean, if he gets it, he's going to do it within the even 39. So. And there it is. Cole is good. The pumped, raised fist from Cole. He knows he's done it. If you want to mullen it out, check it out. Oh, you did great. You did very well with this format. It just wasn't enough today against Cole. Hope to see you here again in subsequent months. I feel like it's especially frustrating for people when they, go out of the tournament in faster masters, especially because you don't really get to play that long. So I understand. But you did great, and it's always a treat to see Chef O. We'll see what Cole can do here if he can go the distance to level 49. And yeah, there he is on 39. So this is just 500,000 points from 19. So you can see that this is, a very low pace if this were tacked on. And no, that's going to be it for Cole. You are the winner. Doesn't matter what you do there because you are the winner. All right, Cole, congratulations. We're going to go ahead and put this in the books as a win for you. You are now going to be in the top 16. So congratulations to you. We will go ahead and show the bracket to everybody so we know where everybody is at. Let's refresh this here. Ready? Refresh. It's going to be Cole versus Neko. Potentially setting up a top 8 match against his very good friend Blue Scooty. If Blue Scooty can make his way through his top 16 match, Cole and Blue Scooty are in the same quadrant. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, you don't want to be presumptuous here, Trey, because you don't want to say, well, when Blue Scooty inevitably beats all the punters, Because, I mean, look, it's got, Andre, Cobra, Miles. Those are all capable players, so we will see. Anyway, that is going to do it. Cole Bucket, congratulations. Also, on the subject of Cole Bucket, Cole, after his match on Tetris Friendlies tomorrow night, will be doing a 24-hour stream fundraising to get some players to CTWC. It's not cheap to go to CTWC, so some people need some help. Cole doesn't need help, but he's going to try to help out some players that he cares about, trying to get them to CTWC. So Friday night, it says 7 p.m. Eastern here. It might be closer to 8 p.m. Eastern, but he's prepared to go up to 24 hours to hit his goals. So potential 24-hour stream from Cole. Congratulations, Cole. And check him out. And if you're in a position to help some of these players get to CTWC, then that is a place to do it, over at Cole's place. All right. Thank you to everybody for hanging out. And tomorrow morning, basically 26 hours from now, we've got a Das Masters stream for you. That is going to be Nenu versus Hidari in round 1. And then the winner of that against AV Geek. So as far as Das goes, that's a pretty hype matchup. Nenu in round 1. He's someone who's gone to the finals before. So we'll see what he's able. Of course, AV Geek, huge Das player. So that is going to be, that's all we have tomorrow. And then actually we've got 3 on Saturday. I told them, hey, don't schedule anything on Saturday. So, and we got 3 on Saturday. So it's going to be, and then we've got 3 on Sunday. So it's going to be a huge weekend this weekend. We're going to have tomorrow plus 6 more streams over the weekend. That should be super fun. All right. Tomorrow morning or Saturday? Tomorrow morning is just 1. That's Friday morning at 11 a.m. my time. And then Saturday, there will be 3, and then Sunday there'll be 3. So there's a lot going on. I don't know. I'm not here to be your time zone calculator, Mr. Brain. Figure it out. Okay. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Really appreciate your support. Laurie, thanks for those memberships over on YouTube. YouTube, you are dismissed. Have a great night. Twitch, we're going to raid you off. Oh, I forgot to thank our patrons. Thanks to our patrons.